Yo guys, what's up? Big JT here. Today we're gonna do a video. The video we're doing now is biggest mismatches in MMA. I haven't seen this one before, but what I'm expecting is to have two people that are completely out of each other's league and more than just to get smashed off their head. That's what I'm here for. Now I don't really watch MMA like that, but I guess that's what I'm here for today. So yeah. Alright, cool. So let's get into the video. Sorry about that, let's go.
Matchmaking can be a hard job in MMA.
Oh, and if you want to hear the full song, make sure to subscribe to my OnlyFans, top link in the description. Yeah, you'll get it there.
Trying to pair two equally skilled opponents can prove difficult and expensive, so sometimes matchmakers don't even try. Sometimes
was he hitting the back? Oh damn, was he hitting the back of his head? I saw you not to do that.
Heart and determination can overcome.
Yeah, look.
So sometimes matchmakers don't even try. Sometimes
was he hitting the back of his head? I saw you not to do that. What? Was he? No.
Time can prove difficult and expensive.
I swear
so
that's where like you get very bad damage, brain damage if you do
sometimes
that.
Matchmakers don't even try. Sometimes heart and determination
Damn, you're gonna fuck. This is brutal.
Can overcome skill, but most of the time it doesn't. This is a list of the 5 biggest mismatches in MMA.
Damn.
Gracie versus Matt Hughes.
Gracie versus Matt Hughes. Ooh.
In 2006, a fight was announced that nobody expected. Gracie versus Matt Hughes. Hughes was in prime form as the welterweight champion and had won all but one of his previous 18 fights, including a submission over George St. Pierre. Gracie, on the other hand, only had 2 wins in the past 6.
What was his name? George Pierre?
Over George St. Pierre.
George St. Pierre? Hey, yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
In New York, I'm in New York.
Bro, I spent the last fucking 30 minutes preparing that. I didn't know how I was going to do it. So I have 2 songs that... Dead joke, I'm sorry.
Gracie, on the other hand, only had 2 wins in the past 6 years. One being over 0-4 Akibono.
2 in 6 years.
The fight went as expected. Hughes completely destroyed Gracie and almost submitted him with a straight armbar.
His arm is bent in a bad angle, man.
The fight ended after Gracie tapped out to Hughes' elbow strikes in the first round. Hughes hasn't fought in the UFC since.
Sonnen versus Jon Jones.
Bro.
After losing a fight at middleweight, Sonnen was given a light heavyweight title.
One of my worst fears, let me put on here. One of my worst fears is to like have like your elbow, maybe not your elbow, but like maybe your knee, having your knee go inverted. Like you see your leg is like, say you're sitting down, that's your head. That's your head there, that's your body, your bum, and your legs there, and your feet there. So it's like, that's your feet, your legs, your knees, your back, your head. If your knees were to bend up, or like an angle, that's my worst fear, man. I don't ever want to have that shit happen to me. Or
shot against Jon Jones at UFC 159. Jones, considered one of the best fighters of all time, was on an...
Dead. Man just went, man, oh shit, you didn't see that. Look.
8
man just dropped
at middleweight. Sonnen was given a light heavyweight title shot against Jon Jones at UFC 159. Jones, considered one of the best fighters of all time, was on an 8-fight win streak, while Chael was stopped via TKO in his last fight. The only reason Sonnen was given the title shot was based on his trash talking and ability to generate hype for a fight.
I'm better than Jon Jones. I'm better than Sean Combs. I am even better than John Holmes.
The UFC saw a payday and made the matchup, but Chael wasn't able to back up the trash talking and was immediately taken down and
Oh shit. Fuck. I was just about to say, chatting shit will get you into beefs like that. Like whether you want it or not, chatting shit will get you into beefs. Like you see that guy, he said he wasn't even that good, but he chatted so much they managed to get him into a fight like that. Right. Why is there no audio?
Matchup, but Chael wasn't able to back up the trash talking and was immediately taken down and elbowed into a predictable first-round TKO loss.
It's all over! Jon Jones has finished Chael Sonnen!
The most damage inflicted on Jones during the fight was by himself when he accidentally broke his toe.
Let's take a look at it. This is the broken foot. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
James Toney versus Randy Couture.
After annoying UFC President Dana White during countless interviews, Former boxing champion James Toney was offered a fight against MMA legend Randy the Natural Couture. The fight was only put together to show that in an MMA fight, boxing isn't enough. And that is exactly what happened.
I don't know jiu-jitsu, I don't know wrestling. All that I know how to do is fight. Period.
Couture immediately took him to the ground, and Toney had no idea what to do. After a short time, the Natural secured an arm triangle, and Toney was forced to tap out. James Toney hasn't fought.
Mad. So all he knew was boxing, and work on his box. Well, that's true. He probably thought of it as he can kick me, nothing will happen to me. But he didn't realize that he could actually take him to the ground. Like once he could take him to the ground, I'm pretty sure once he's done what you're doing, you're done.
Fought in MMA since.
Chris Santos versus Jan Finney.
Chris Cyborg Santos, who had won her past 9 fights in a row, was matched against 8-7 Jan Cuddles Finney at Strikeforce 2010. As you would expect, someone with the nickname Cuddles didn't fare so well against her opponent Cyborg. Chris Cyborg dominated Finney for the entire fight, and even the commentators thought that the fight should be stopped.
This is brutal. Kim Winslow has to stop this fight. Jan is not fighting back.
Cyborg's betting odds were -2,000, which meant that if you bet $100 on her to win, you would win 5 back. Finney, on the other hand, would net you over a $1,000 profit on only a $100 bet. But odds exist for a reason, and Cyborg finished Finney in the second round after a brutal and hard-to-watch beating.
Nate Quarry versus Rich Franklin.
Nate Quarry was a contestant on the first season of The Ultimate Fighter reality show. He won 2 fights in the UFC against Shoney Carter and Pete Sell, then was awarded a title shot against Rich Franklin at UFC 56. Quarry wasn't ready for such a high-level opponent at the time and was totally outclassed. Franklin broke his nose early in the fight and then delivered one of the best highlight reel knockouts in UFC history.
You see that?
Again, on the fight.
He's done. Bro, he's got blood all over him. Like, look all that blood over there. He's done.
Quarry was the first contestant of The Ultimate Fighter to receive a title shot and retired in 2010 with 12 wins and 4 losses.
Honorable mentions.
That's your record.
Cain Velasquez versus Bigfoot for creating the biggest mess for the janitors to clean up.
See, look at all that blood, man. That's incredible how much blood that is. Nasty.
After a kid got lost on his way to buy Magic the Gathering cards, he ended up in a fight with Ben Rothwell.
Not somebody fucking let their kid get beat up pretty much is all that happened.
A performance artist who thought he was a fighter.
Why was what? Wait, what? Are you just gonna skip over that? This kid was just.
That's incredible how much blood that is. Nasty.
After a kid got lost on his way to buy Magic the Gathering cards, he ended up in a fight with Ben Rothwell.
Why are they fighting the kids? What did he do? How did they even allow it? I'm so confused. Can someone explain this whole situation to me?
Not somebody fucking let their kid get beat up pretty much is all that happened.
A performance artist who thought he was a fighter until he got punched in the face.
I've seen that martial arts. Apparently, say
Somebody fucking let their kid get beat up pretty much is all that
something like
happened.
that.
A performance artist who thought he was a fighter.
Exist, but I'm saying it doesn't exist if you don't believe it exists. Same with The Secret. The Secret doesn't work unless you believe it. Unless you believe it actually works. Like the law of attraction. The law of attraction doesn't work unless you believe it works.
Until he got punched in the face.
All the people that were dodging and shit and getting weird and shit, I guess they all believe it.
A performance artist who thought he was a fighter.
Apparently
the
guy who punched you in the face didn't
got
believe it.
punched in the face.
Oh shit. Oh. It's got a nosebleed.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.
Fuck. Peak shit, man. Anyway, that's been me. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, and I'm a London scammer. That's all the music you're getting.